What up, everybody? It's your main man, Killer B, the doggone witch finder general. You got witch, I'm burning them up. I'm back up in this motherfucking live, you know what I'm saying? So it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Yeah, man. Sitting out here in the hot and steamy South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got a good video for y'all today. I'm going to take my time with it. It might be a part two to this joint. But I've been wanting to show y'all this. My Nigarachi hit me to this the other night, but he only had the short version. So you know the Killer B started digging in the crates and shit. So I found the whole joint. So I'm gonna share that with y'all today. I believe not too many people seeing this. I hope a lot of people from my, you know what I'm saying, my old town and stuff in Bridgeport, Connecticut, get to check this because they're gonna know who I'm showing on this video. They definitely gonna know who I'm showing on this video. People that they go in their stores and stuff every day and all this shit, right? This not a shout out to all Africans. No, I'm not getting at all the Africans and all the Arabs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of Arabs and Turks and African motherfuckers. That's all right. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about y'all know them niggas I'm talking about. So we about to get on their ass. And if the motherfuckers that fuck with me, they feel some type of way, fuck it, nigga. You just feel some type of way and shit. I'm keeping it 100. Like I always do. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this show on the road. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about how a lot of us Black Americans, somebody live in the hood, urban areas and stuff. They go in the store, mostly owned by, Arabs, Africans, Indians and stuff like that. They go in there and a lot of them, they cool for the most part. Like, you go in there, you can joke around with them and stuff. They might give you some credit or some bullshit, hook you up on some shit or whatever the fuck, right? But 9 times out of 10, them niggas laughing at you when you walk out that door, right? And I see a lot of brothers too, like with this Islam shit, they get locked up. They join this Islam shit to keep niggas off their heels and whatnot. And they come out and they think like, you know what I mean, they super Muslim. So they go up in Aki and them store and be like, yeah, yo, assalamu alaikum, brother, and all that bullshit. And these niggas is laughing at you. They're laughing at you, right? They don't respect you. They don't respect you at all. They dare to scrape every little bit of pennies you got left to your name and run off in a subset calling you a nigga, right? So I'm going to show and prove this because a lot of y'all think, oh, my Muslim brothers and all that bull. They don't give a fuck about you, nigga. They don't give a fuck about you, right? So we can get right into this thing here. Like, let's get right into this joint. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I like to thank my newest member too, Big Nuts 203. Shout out to Big Nuts 203 for his donation. Now I put his video out just like a few minutes ago. It was long overdue, but I ain't been on this mode in a minute, so my bad on the like, you know what I mean? On the taking so long to make your shout out video. So anybody else like to join the Killer B, say supporters list, your name get put there at the bottom of the screen, which you'll see his name been added to the list also. You send a donation through my Cash App or through any of the YouTube portals and stuff, I add you to the list. If you want to become a member, you get that too. Whatever, it's all up. So yeah, let's get to this thing. Let's get to this thing. Right. Okay, this is a video that was created by these Arabs that are from Bridgeport, Connecticut. The person that created this was murdered, right, along with 2 other people. Growing up, I've spoken with this person. There's people in the video that I've done business up until lately, right? There's people in here that I've known or seen and done business, been in the store for years, right? This shit is gonna go back to the early 2000s, right? So, and I'm gonna show you how, for those that believe in Islam, that want to believe in anything, how when you claim to believe in something and then you backtrack or you just doing it for a front or doing shit you ain't got no business doing, but you want to play the part, this is when Allah come and get you. You know what I'm saying? So this peep technique. Check it out.
Bridgeport police are still not releasing the names of the victims of yesterday's triple homicide.
Let me know the values.
Garden Apartments on Fairfield Avenue in the city. One man has been taken into custody and is being held in lieu of a $5 million bond for 3 counts of murder. Initial reports are that this incident stems from a work-related dispute at a local area of Bridgeport, Texas.
Murdoch.
What are you back up?
This is the gas station on the corner of State Street, Park Avenue in Bridgeport, Connecticut. As we're gonna learn later on in this video, this man was a virgin, and we're gonna see why and how he was murdered, and by who.
That's my thing. You know somebody? Let me tell you, it would be 10 fucking people. I know. If you're a true Muslim, you know what I'm talking about. I understand, but I'll be like this. First of all, I'm trying to my phone. So when you go, no. How do you know my father? Yeah. So if you know my father, I don't have it.
Not right there, real quick. Now, he talking about how somebody Muslim and shit, right? But at the same time, he's selling pork up in the store. He's selling cigarettes up in the store. He doing things. If he was in it back in the old country, where him or where his parents came from, they wouldn't be doing that shit. These niggas would probably be killed, stoned to death, or whatever the fuck. But he telling somebody about being a true Muslim. But he up in the store and shit, selling all types of shit that's haram. Let's go.
This is like a piece of shit Muslim. He thinks he's he might not even be a Muslim.
See how he talk about him when he left?
People that come in here and make a big thing about Assalamu alaikum. He's just don't want to be a Muslim. That's all it is. A lot of blacks that turn themselves into Muslim. You know, being a Muslim, I could tell when you're not a real Muslim. You know, and some of them are just want to be. You know, like sometimes you want to be a Catholic. You know, I don't know what it is. But this guy expected because he said Assalamu alaikum. I'm supposed to say Alaikum Assalam. Like that's funny. I mean, it is. We are supposed to greet each other. You know, because Muslims think each other as everybody.
All right. So why you don't think him is one? Be peaceful to all men. Ain't that what Islam about? Being peaceful. Be peaceful to all men. So this him giving a gesture. All he has to do is give it back. And maybe if that man is not correctly on the path, he could get correctly on the path.
Big thing, you know. But at first I was talking to him. I didn't even hear him when he said that. That's why I told him. Then he's like, "Are you afraid of something? You fucking nuts! I'll take this fucking soda, hit you right over the fucking head. There's nothing you're gonna do about it." You should fucking. Some of these people come in here, they think like. They don't know like where the fuck I come from. I'll take this thing, you know, when those are shit I used to do. If you looked at me wrong, I'll pick up a stick and hit him right over the head, you know?
You sound like you're Italian.
I wonder why. Wonder why. little D gonna burn it down today. Watch.
Please don't do it by yourself. The car's gonna come lopsided. Do it all three of you guys. Get silly. All right, you cocksucker.
Thanks to everybody.
You're the first black guy with green eyes. How the fuck did you come out like that? Fucking monster. Looks like a Timo. I don't fucking know.
Man, I appreciate you letting us do this and all. So.
Oh, I don't fuck. It's entertainment for me, as a matter of fact. That way I can, 20 years from now, I can look at this shit and see what I went through with these fucking animals. I said to Christina, I said, in a couple more fucking years, I'm going to be in a mental hospital. It's been 8 years. In 10 years, I think I'm going to be in a mental hospital. How you doing, Ralphie? 18 on 6? You ever go to Miami, Florida? All the workers through there were all Spanish workers, Mexicans. No fucking American worker wants to work.
Are there many Mexicans down there?
Huh?
Florida has many Mexicans?
Mexicans, Cubans, fucking Spanish. That's all it is, Florida. Puerto Ricans. All it is, Florida.
Asians.
Asians.
Yeah.
All Florida is. Immigrants. That's it.
Y'all remember this?
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since you've been robbed, right?
Thank God.
Okay, that
Because
is-
it's not fun being robbed. I've got robbed. I was just sitting here, watching Love Connection one day. And I was getting into it. Next thing you know, the fucking kid's like, "Give me your fucking money."
Is it during the week or?
Yeah, like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I look, I'm like, whoa, gun is like right here. I'm like, shit, he could fucking blow my nose right off. So I'm like,
Take
and
a
the
couple
thing is,
inches
I
off,
recognized his face right away. He was a regular customer.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with you, man? He's like, give me the fucking money. And I gave him the money. He's like, open the register, like underneath. He thought I keep money underneath.
Yeah.
And he bolted out. We knew him right away. I knew he got caught. Now he's doing 12-year sentence for stupid shit. What up, Mikey, baby? Mikey. Don't give me a fucking headache, bitch. Give me the check. What up,
Now-
fuck guy?
Now I want y'all to know this is not acting.
That's it. Good doing business with you. Look, bring more money next time. That's it. Why are you so quiet, Torch Fed? You ain't talking to me, honey? Huh?
Bed, not getting
You what?
tired, man. Broke night.
Broke night?
Yeah.
We're going to sleep. When you get better rest, come and see me. I'm going to get gold teeth just to be like you.
Yeah, all right.
See all the jokes,
He a big dude, ain't he?
right? See they laugh and shit, but
He
really
is
they
one
laughing
big
at you.
motherfucker, ain't he,
That's
Mikey?
easy talks more with.
I think he was scared. He thought you were a fucking cop.
No.
I love it when you come here. Everybody thinks
He's
you're a
not.
state police.
I thought you had like the starter thing on there.
Well, Sergeant.
Every fucking person thinks he's a cop.
I'm a security guard.
Where at?
Naked Post. Newspaper.
All right, okay. Pretty quiet there
He
at night.
deals with a bunch of assholes like I deal here.
If I was driving the Grand Marquis,
Yeah.
I'd be in.
You be in.
With a black 9, should I be making money all over?
Why don't you let me have that outfit? I'm gonna pull everybody over and make money. We'll go half. I'm thinking of doing some shit like that. All I need is a fucking outfit right in Bridgeport. Pull over these
They
fucking
just
niggers.
busted some people doing that.
No kidding.
So
Making
what?
out- Making out they were cops.
Mikey, you talking about me and you? We go back to old
Nah,
days.
we ain't gonna do that shit. Come on.
What the fuck is wrong with you? We first beat them up, get their money, and they go.
Then they
Half these
if they
motherfuckers don't got
find out, then we
license.
get shot.
Huh?
Then if we get shot, they find out we're not cops.
Well, that's what the chance of the game is.
Nah, I pass.
All right, well, when I think of some other better plan, I'll let you know, big guy. All right?
Get a better plan.
Okay.
Plan A, no good.
No good.
Go to
We'll come out with
B.
plan B tonight.
Okay.
All right?
See you later.
All right, Sizzle Chest. Every time he comes here, everybody thinks he's state police.
Oh, that's what I thought at first. Because he had this.
You see this
I haven't
dude?
seen.
And look,
He's a big drug
see,
dealer. He
it's
calls him
them,
Murder One.
the white folk
Goes,
up
"Hey,
in
Murder
there,
One."
and listen to the conversation. This is the conversation they have when you leave.
Wouldn't you?
Not really. If I'm not doing wrong, what the fuck would I be paranoid about? You
Yeah,
know, you only
yeah,
get paranoid
yeah.
of cops if you're doing something wrong.
What up,
Drugs on
Nicky?
them too, you know?
All right, I just look at the chat. To see you on here.
See that street over there?
Yeah.
That street every week
Loaded.
gets raided. raided by narcotic officers.
And then they come back again,
then
right?
They come back again. Sometimes I'll be here, you'll see all of them running. The cops coming. It's like a fucking war zone. They turn around, they run this way. The fucking cops chasing them. It's the funniest shit. My father over there drinking his coffee. Motherfucker. He hates these fucking kids. What up, Daddy, baby?
Can I get a cigarette, man?
What you all fucking stressed out for?
Bro.
Bro, aren't you working at that place?
Yeah, I get paid.
Huh?
I get paid Thursday.
Thursday? You're right, big man. How come you paid me? I'm surprised you paid me for my cigarette.
Because I was hoping that you would feel sorry for making me a whole pack.
Those are fucking tricks.
He does
Yeah.
pretty well, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. As far as business-wise?
Yeah.
Knock on wood, thank God. Yeah. So fucking look at the location he's at. On a fucking four-way intersection.
Oh, yeah.
You get a bunch of fucking hoodlums. My dad could sell gas for $2 a gallon. People come in here. Just the location he's at. You know, they don't fucking know any better. These people, if you say what's like 20 plus 3, they won't know the answer. You could actually, like, let's say
Listen,
you get 50 cents plus 50 cents. It's $1. You could charge them $2. They won't know. They're so fucking stupid. They think you're getting a deal.
you hear that?
Oh, we scam them left and right. We have no mercy for these people. We only have mercy for innocent white customers. Old.
Thank you.
But any of these drug deals comes, I add 50 cents to everything they buy. Like they buy this.
Now you hear that. Now you hear that. So if you not old and white, they don't give a fuck. They overcharge you. That's your mama. That's your mama. That's your daddy. That's your granddaddy. That's your grandmama. That's your sons. That's your daughter that you send to the store for you. That's what they're doing. Now, matter of fact, they know these people. I grew up with these Arab people, right? They're from Syria. And I used to work at a pizza restaurant next door. And there was this young dude named Omar. So he cool with me. He got a little store out in the hood and shit now, right? But he was young, but he looked like a grown-ass man. The dude was like 14 years old, but he was a big dude, like big kid. And some kid from the projects up the street came to the store, got some stuff for his dad, like, right? And Omar didn't give him the correct change. So when he got back, his son, he asked his son for the change. Excuse me, it was the wrong change. My man went up to the store, fucked the old boy up, fucked Omar up, punched him in his face, everything, for trying to be fucking cute with motherfucking this little kid. Why you giving him the wrong motherfucking change? Know what I'm saying? And the guy got arrested for him because Omar was a minor at the moment. For all y'all had some Bridgeport, y'all know Omar Market and shit like that. I fuck with him every time I see him about that shit. I can go in the store. I tell his employees and shit, yo, Omar got punched in the face back in the day and shit, playing with some little kid change and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They buy a pack of Newports. They buy juice. I'll charge 50 cents extra for everything. By the time
You hear that?
$2 more. If they're gonna make blood money, why not me take some of that blood money from them?
And
The way we see it.
now, is that Islam? Is that Islam? He just got through talking about a dude being a fake Muslim and all this shit. Is that Islam? Tell me, is that Islam? Y'all answer my question. Is that Islam? You see how he's smiling and laughing? But we can continue the video. We're going to see what all that smiling and laughing, what's going to be the end of it. Thank you, Nagy. Thank you very much, Nagy. Thank you very much.
They never figure it out or what?
Oh yeah, Hassan. When I came here Christmas Eve, I'm like, "How's business?" He goes, "Those motherfuckers! Every one of them, I charge you more. Thank goodness." He hates them.
Laughing about it.
You know, it's like they come and buy condoms late at night.
Yeah.
They'll sell them for $2 each. It only costs us like 10 cents. These things.
$2 each.
We buy these things by the bags. They go steal them and they come and sell them to us for like 10 cents. They go to these AIDS places. So they come here for yo, papi, this whole fucking they'll have thousands of condoms for $5, and then I sell $1 each. Sometimes at night, if the girl's real desperate, we'll sell them for $2.
That's profit like the world has never seen.
Oh my god, that's like what you call 1,000% profit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So night shift, we sell a lot of gum, 25-cent gum. They can't afford 50-cent gum. A lot of these lighters, crack lighters.
Oh, that is.
Oh, this is all crack. You know, if the fucking flame ain't there, you have war with these people. You gotta have flame bigger than this. They want like shit to torch up. You'll never. This whole
It's
this
crack.
whole thing takes us about a month to sell. This one thing takes us a day to sell.
Wow,
And there's 15
really?
here, 15 here.
They just burn
We
through
sell
them.
about 7 of these a week, one a day of these lighters.
Wow.
But it takes
That's
us a
just
whole
crack.
because the crack. These you don't know how much fluid you got. It doesn't flame high. Look. See?
And what's funny, he seemed to know a lot about it. That was kind of that's real strange to me. He seemed to know a lot about it.
Like, there's no
From this being sitting up cooped up in the store.
big last long. It's a good lighter.
Right.
So normal people that smoke cigarettes, they like to buy
Sure,
it.
yeah.
But people that smoke crack, they need this. They know how much fluid they got left. It's like,
So there's still a lot of
especially when you're smoking crack. Imagine running out of fluid while you're getting that hit. You might want to shoot somebody. You know? So, they need to know like how
Yeah.
much fluid they got.
So there's still a lot of crack on the streets then, or?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh God.
it hasn't slowed
Wait
down.
till you see night shift. You'll see.
All right.
If you come here New Year's Eve, oh, you'll have a blast. If you stay that night shift, Ron, you will have a blast. What do you want? Okay. What did you say to him? زدارس كروز ياخذ قحبه.
Exactly, Nagy.
Huh?
Look, immigrants. The ones that they burning out everything for now. Y'all look at this.
How much it cost for a pack of Monarchs?
$6. $6. 6, I say.
What?
I say 6.
What?
She doesn't understand.
And I think Monarchs are like $2 back
$100
then.
time.
How much is it back for? How much you got for cheap cigarettes?
How much you got?
Cheap cigarettes.
$2.
See, just like I said, the $2. The Monarchs are $2.
Cheap,
He's trying to charge us $6.
G, P, C's, 100. $2?
No, 100 is 225.
Can you give me one for $2? And I'll book a matches.
ماكله خرا هذه ها.
See this shit? Y'all see this, right?
This one, right?
No, no mentos.
Okay, non-man. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Wanna matches too?
Yes, please.
All right.
Look, they saying please and everything. Look, you see?
I فديني.
Thank you.
I believe you.
Can you fill it up?
This your card?
Huh?
Yours?
Which card?
This.
Huh?
I'm talking about this yours?
Huh?
This yours?
It's good.
You have ID?
Huh?
You have ID?
It's his card.
I say the card. What is ID?
I remember
His
that
card.
movie too.
That's my date.
Give it to me. Give me his ID. يربط أمك. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say his ID.
What?
I need ID.
You lost stolen card.
What's your fucking problem now?
He didn't bring his license. He's cool. I know him.
This good? All right, go ahead. Okay, got it. Hurry up, man. Okay, good luck.
You get many stolen cards?
bitch.
Let me get a car new for 100.
What do you say?
A car new for 100.
Carton? This is still in car. No card. No, I don't have. This is not your car. This is his car. It's off the car. That's it. The bump stop. The bump stop at 6:50. I don't have no signal. You're still in this fucking car.
Yup.
There's still this car. Swear.
Stolen?
Yeah. If they ask you for carton cigarettes, this means they stole.
If they ask you for what?
For carton cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
so
that's
so
shit.
he don't know if it's
Who gonna
stolen.
sign
He
this?
just assumed that.
Huh?
Who gonna sign the slip? Who gonna sign the receipt? Send it. بنت الشرموطة.
I'll sign that.
He said Shamota. That means
Listen.
a bitch.
This fucking
There.
card is canceled. There's no money. I need the 650. Don't say no shit. I need 650.
I don't got no money.
It's not my fucking mistake. Either way, I'm calling the police. Okay. You gotta ask him for fucking money. That's it.
He don't got no money. That's why he gave me the card.
Okay.
Don't call the police on me
I
because
need
Bitch,
some fucking
nigga,
money now.
not bitch.
if I knew, I would have used it. But he told me it was good.
Ask him to bring the money. Either way, I'm calling the police. I say.
You guys gotta wait till I pay you. I'll pay you as soon as I get a date. Okay?
I need the money now. I don't want.
I don't have no money, Papi.
It's off the cars.
I know you're not gonna put me in jail for him lending me his card. That's not my fault.
Who's for?
It's his fault because he told me the card worked.
I need the money. What I'm gonna do? I need the money.
I'll pay you as soon as I get a date. Okay? You know I'm truthful.
You have to pay now. It's no credit here.
I don't have no money.
How come you come to pay gas with no money?
You know, I didn't know that card didn't work.
Send this fucking guy. Send him. Call him. Call him. Motherfucker.
You say you don't got no money.
Now, what if you had on some sons and shit come up there and blow his
I'll
motherfucking
pay
shit
you
off?
as soon as
and
I
shit?
get a date, yo. Don't be like that to me.
Listen, it's no fucking credit here.
Hey, I didn't know that. It's not my fault.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault either. I didn't know. I told you I'll pay you as soon as I get a date, yo.
Give me your ID here. Give me your ID. Any ID. Give me anything from your bank.
I don't got no ID.
You don't have no driving license?
Shut up, nigga.
This motherfucker should.
You're not gonna call the cops on me, right?
Give me the. No, just to give me.
You're not gonna put me in jail, right?
No, I'm not gonna put you.
Huh?
No, just to give me this. Give me this.
Then why he doing all of that
Give it
shit?
here until you bring the money.
See?
You sure?
He playing games.
Don't get me in no trouble.
Okay.
If the shit was
When you
stolen
bring
and
the
all that
money-
shit, why is he doing all of
You're
that?
gonna ask for this. If you don't, I swear, tomorrow morning, I got the car number, plate number.
I pay you my gas, but I don't have nothing to do with his card. I pay for my gas. Understood? For my gas.
You're gonna bring it today.
I'm gonna try to bring it today, if not tomorrow morning. Okay? You put it for me and I'll pay you.
عن جن امك عرس.
I come here every day.
خلصيني.
You hear me?
I don't wanna hear no shit.
You not
That's
come
it.
here every day. I don't gotta lie to you.
اختك عرس.
Y'all know where that at?
Huh? Lucy?
If I catch you here, I'm gonna kill you.
See?
Get out.
See?
He came here like a couple days ago. Can I get a Lucy for free? All fucked up like that. See how high that guy is? Every day he's like that. He gets worse and worse.
You ain't supposed to be selling Lucy's.
I can't.
You ain't supposed to be selling cigarettes. That's
I
haram.
mean, this guy can't even stand. If you just hit him, he would have fell apart. The guys, they rob, they panhandle, bag.
Right.
Look, yeah, you talking about beating up motherfuckers and all that shit.
This every day we fill this up. There's gotta be 30 in here, 40. By the end of the night, on a busy Friday, Saturday, like New Year's, easily this will be going. Easily. So you can see how many people are out there, and that's just my store.
Right.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
My friend, my wife is saying, give me one that I come back. Is it okay? Is it?
No.
Oh, how much?
My wife,
There you go, hon. Thank you.
my wife is saying, is it not? Que no like it. Is it big one?
You want what?
Que la quiero más grande, puñeta, tú hoy.
Puñeta, mama, beat your whore. What the fuck is he saying? Don't talk to English. This is America.
My sister dice no, this.
Your sister goes out with this cocksucker?
You like this?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but go.
Yeah, wax on, wax off.
Go on the freezer.
Oh,
Go on the freezer, you.
yeah. I'm gonna do you with
Give
this.
me one dollar. Give me one
motherfucker.
dollar, motherfucker, man. Give me
Yeah.
$1.
Let me fucking poke you right in the fucking eye. Come on, bitch. Ah, motherfucker. Let me tell you, you do that,
Check it
I
out.
put you through that fucking door. Yeah? He might break the fucking camera with his dick.
Thank you.
Don't put that back. Because if I come outside, I'm gonna fuck him up. Put that shit back. I ain't fucking playing with you. Yeah, motherfucker.
What?
I'll send you back to Puerto Rico,
Thank
motherfucker.
you. Thank you, my wife.
Get out of there, whore.
Oh, you. Caballo eres tú, maricón.
This is the example I'm talking about. I swear to God, if he would have walked out with that, I would have beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Right outside. Beat the shit out of him right here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, look at this. Use the John Gotti only in Puerto Rico, huh? They even got John Gotti's in Puerto Rico. Huh? Look at this guy.
Colombia.
Colombia.
They got one over
How you doing?
Great, man. Great. Thanks,
You
God.
good?
How you doing yourself?
Very good, buddy.
Get 6 on 6.
6 on 6.
Yeah.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, man. How was Christmas?
Oh, it's very good. Thank you.
Good. All right. Happy New Year, my man.
Happy New Year to you.
Right.
Thank you. That's it. Don't talk to English before I deport him.
You charging $280 for renting truck.
What truck?
The rental truck that you own.
Who did? You rented a truck?
Me pay $80, bro.
Yeah.
Gas, no gas.
I don't think you even got $1 in your pocket. How the fuck you pay $80? Son of a bitch.
Who's this guy?
This guy?
Who is he?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
Some stupid Puerto Rican. I don't know.
Puerto Rico, me.
Puerto Rico! Hey yo! Americano, mama bicho! Hit the road!
You know where the masjid is?
The mosque, take your personal trip to that. BP order service. He just went stepped out.
Oh yeah.
His girl is like 6 foot. Petey! This is Creature! Creech!
How are you, man?
Now, anytime you want free food, you go to Riverdale Restaurant where I'm going to take you guys and we eat for free. Right here. He's a restaurant king. His father owned the Duchess. This is when Bridgeport was really good.
How
And
long
they-
you been in Seattle for?
6 years.
So right before.
Right, yeah. And they owned the diner right on right. But you guys,
Right.
this State Street,
Everything was jamming down.
everything was jammed. Like I told you, when we had the old
Yeah.
gas station here,
Yeah.
we were doing more than what we
Listen to this, y'all.
$500,000 ain't even making what we were making the old way.
The
That's how-
old way was to go out there, pump
Pump
gas.
gas. He remembered. He knows it. So even in our house, we live next door to each other.
Oh, in
In Trumbo. He lives like 5 houses down from my parents. Yeah. And one night, this kid comes here about
Hold
4
on.
years ago. Muhammad Moran.
What up, Nicky and Lamar? What up?
Oh, what's up, man?
Nothing
up?
much. Nothing much, man. How you doing?
Good. Yup. What's up, Lamar?
What's up? How long? Long time no talk.
Yeah, for sure. People still be saying, I saw a comment I got the other day. People like the music and shit. I used to play out some of the old videos and shit. Yup.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So I'm doing this video here. This is an old joint that my boy put me on to, but he only had the trailer. So I told him, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna find that whole shit. He said, nah, it's a big version of it, like a longer version. So I took 3 hours to find this shit on the internet, and I found it. Like I grew up going to this store, like in my teens, 20s and 30s and shit. Like this is a frequent store we used to go to. You know what I mean? On that side of the town. in mostly all the other stores, these people are all connected. They all related. Like, know what I mean? They're either friends or family and shit like that. So I'm showing people how these people really feel about the people that they making their living off of. You know what I mean? Like, the people in the neighborhood is bugged out. You got mental illness. You just got straight assholes. You got all this shit. But still, you have a business. Now, these people claim to be Muslim or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And then, like, we saw in the beginning of the video how a guy came in and said salam alaikum and shit, right? What else can you do? Say like alaikum salam back, right? And that's the stand of it. He go on talking about he a fake Muslim and all this shit, but at the same time, he's selling pork, he's selling cigarettes, he's selling all this other shit up in there he ain't supposed to be selling.
Right.
But then he got this dude and shit saying how he fake and all this shit. Now the true Muslim way will be the grand peace unto him too. And just like how the scriptures say, like you be nice to somebody, like, you know what I mean? You treat them how you want to be treated. So in the long run, this person might learn from you, from the way you treat people. You know what I'm saying? And they can come in to a true faith or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Now, this dude gets murdered. He's dead now.
The dude at the cash register gets murdered?
Yeah, he dead.
Okay.
He dead. Now, his employee is the one that killed him. His employee is from Africa. He was from Somalia. He was like a rebel fighter or some shit like that in Somalia. And they said he walked like 30-something days in the goddamn desert to like a UN refugee camp. And they gave him a visa. He came up over here. Right? And now you hear what these niggas is saying. These motherfuckers here is saying about niggas, right? Wait till the African come up on there and hear what he got to say. It's coming. Let's watch some of this shit.
We're working. My older brother was here. It was a busy night, summer night. This is when, I don't know, were you guys still down there? No, this is when they closed up. His father sold up the place, sold to some other guy. He got out of there right in time.
No, we still lost.
Yeah, but God knows for how many years he racked up extra for blacks. Racked the fucking place up.
Nobody eats like black people.
You know, nobody. They love grease.
Duchess burgers?
No, the diner.
The diner. Okay.
The Duchess. The Duchess always makes its numbers, but
the dad had diner.
Nobody eats like blacks.
Blacks. Yeah.
What do you mean?
They eat garbage. They eat
they eat double.
See, you hear what he said?
Yeah.
The black people eat garbage.
Double bacon.
Even here, it's the same shit.
Order pancakes with a little bacon. You know what I'm
saying?
saying? Double of everything.
Double.
Steak and eggs.
That's where they make the money. Sausage.
Sausage. Forget it. Sausage. 3-4 orders.
He came in here one night. Muhammad was telling me, my brother is a funny kid, man. When he tells a story, you could laugh.
Yeah.
He called me up that night. He's like, dude, Tommy's here. I'm like, so? He's fucking out of control. He's a big dude, you know?
Yeah.
Comes in here, opens the door. Muhammad said he took a Snicker bar. He's like, give me a fucking Snicker.
Yeah.
Muhammad's like, okay. He's like, put the whole fucking Snicker. Like this. Like Muhammad's like, Muhammad is trying not to laugh. My older brother, the doctor, he's trying not to. He was going like resident school at that time. He's like, oh my God. So somebody fucked with Muhammad, like they were friends, but Tommy didn't know. So they're outside wrestling around. Tommy comes out. Then he took pistachios or something. He's chewing it with the fucking shot. I'll fucking kill you niggers, the Puerto Ricans. Right? He almost had a riot over here. Muhammad, my older brother, had to come out with the shotgun. Don't you, mother? You know, because they were like surrounding this kid. Muhammad's like, listen, he's my friend.
I was going nuts. I don't even remember until these guys told me.
You know? Muhammad's like, fuck this shit. Like, with the fucking shotgun. This place was a riot, man. And fucking, he had to call his father, his sister, come and get him out of there.
You guys hit him in the back room.
Oh, God.
Oh, really?
Dude, they wanted to kill me.
Is that when your brother stopped working here?
It was right.
That was it. Just stay in the hospital, right?
If, like that guy.
Yeah, this dude is kind of annoying.
I'll come back tomorrow. Hey, Papi, when he's sober, you don't give a fuck.
Really?
Or even come back like no hard feelings. You know, like somebody
You know what though? You know,
tells you to fuck off. Are you gonna go back and shit? You know,
you know what though? Like 6-7 years ago, you know, the best time was like all the drunks. You knew them by name. You know what I'm saying?
All right, okay.
You know, and they come around. You throw them a few bones here and there. You know, they want something to drink. You throw them something. You know.
Right.
Now it's like
now you really can't come close to those guys. You know what I'm saying?
You
Now
know
you
what it
don't
is?
know
The
what's
crack
gonna
is out
happen.
there. Before wasn't that much rough.
See, now he's saying, talking about, you know what I mean? I throw the niggas a couple of bones, give them a free soda and shit. And like now they coming back and what more and shit, you know. Now he's saying you can't really get close to them and shit like that.
Yeah,
But
but
not
nobody
like
ever,
now.
not everybody did them, you know.
And there wasn't that many drug dealers. It was all big drug dealers.
Right.
You know, they sold by, you know,
Now all the little.
And this nigga was selling drugs his goddamn self. Now I don't know about him, but the dude behind the counter. I got niggas that used to hang out with him, used to shoot dice with him. This motherfucker used to be in the hood, hanging with the niggas and the Puerto Ricans, shooting dice, gambling, playing cards, doing all that shit. But he wouldn't talk that shit around them. What he's saying in this store would have been coming out of his mouth on the block.
Kids are selling them, you know.
Now every little corner you got 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds selling crack. It's like candy. It's all out. It's like candy.
Really?
It's like he said, candy. Bridgeport went down in like late 80s. You know, just went really down.
Half the city went bankrupt, right?
All the fucking Puerto Ricans came in here. All the blacks, like, it just got big.
Yeah.
And then there was no room for it. There was no job. So blacks started just producing kids. Welfare started getting big, and it's just out of control now.
You go into the marinas.
Now he's saying this shit. He younger than me. He don't know nothing about none of that shit. That shit he heard from his parents.
Back then, that's when our families lived in.
That's Marina Village, right?
And then everybody moved to the hills. You know, something.
Sure, right.
Now you have all the minorities. They're in there living, but they just can't survive. So they go to the streets, right? Stealing, whatnot.
That's
but
how
now all these
buildings
buildings,
because of that.
now all these buildings are just shutting down. You know what I'm saying?
They can't help
Now
it.
they're knocking them down. So now these people, who knows where they're headed?
I told you, if I wasn't here the way I was hard, we would have shut down because of these hustlers. They would have took over this business. If I was some old man, I would have to have shut down because nobody's raising up a soft.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's got
It's
to.
true.
You got to be
It's
like
true.
that.
It's true. Because he does deal with the public because this is a huge spot here. You know what I
You know,
mean?
and the hustlers thing light up. That's why they make
And
money.
all these people, they don't have
money.
money. You know what I'm saying? They never had money, so they turn
all
to
they
the
know.
crime. What are they? What else are they going to turn
What
to?
else are they gonna enter?
Nobody's gonna hire them.
Where? There's no businesses. They're all closed.
Go to
There's
go
no
to
buying.
go to Norwalk. Go to Westport. You know,
Well,
help wanted signs
But what I
everywhere.
tell you though, you go in there, first thing the owner's gonna look at you is how you look, not what's inside your heart.
Especially then in the 80s.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go
Lot
in
of
there
race.
fucking with like the way that Jamaican looked. Who the fuck's gonna hire that guy? First thing I would do is pull out the gun, motherfucker. Who you
A lot
hiring?
of race.
Go to a restaurant. When you're
A whole lot of talk.
you're not the black waitress. You'll see in the franchises like Red Lobster and this, that. That's because they gotta do it for discrimination. For a privately owned restaurant, never. You'll never. I've
You're
been to
right.
a million fancy restaurants. You will never see. Never. But the thing is, I can't see my daughter going to school with these blacks.
Listen,
That's the problem. Now, you know, whites and blacks just don't mix. The
But you're
blacks
not
don't like
white,
the whites. The
motherfucker.
whites don't like the blacks. They say we're prejudiced. They're worse than we are. You ever see a white girl go out with a black man? The fucking black girls, they go crazy off the wall that their man is dating a white girl. You talk to girls out here, they're like white bitch, white trash, they can't stand it. And the thing is, I work with these people. I have a couple of good friends like these guys know Demetrius, they're good people. But if my daughter goes out with a black man, I'm killing her.
Even if it's his son.
Huh?
Even if it's his son.
What do you mean if it's whose son?
Whose son?
Demetrius. Is it?
Yeah, I don't care who. That's just there's no reason for it. I didn't raise you to date a black man. Date a Chinese man,
somebody
date an
out
Italian man, a Greek
somebody
man,
out there that'll
something
fit.
white.
If he's not black,
But do not
somebody
date.
white that'll.
now you hear that, right? He said that she could date an Italian man, she could date a Chinese man. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I heard it. He's really crazy. I mean, this is you totally know that he's going against what his religion teaches.
Yeah, and he listened to his piece of shit parents and shit and what they saying because they came here and just totally broke all the laws that they supposed to be living by.
Yeah, because that's something that even in Islamic times, around the early days, when it started, they were against that kind of attitude.
Yeah,
Absolutely weird. It's
yep.
See, black people are good people. There's a lot of them that are great people out there. Don't get me wrong. but don't mix it. Most of my crime here, or you know by what kind of people? Blacks and Hispanics. You ask Kadir, he'll tell you, my black worker's black. I'm talking about black Americans, not black Haitians, black Africans. Those are good blacks, like Kadir is.
See?
Kadir.
He said Kadir, right? Yeah, he talking about the nigga that killed him.
That is kind of funny.
They good blacks. They good blacks. So he's saying the good blacks are the Africans, the Jamaicans, the Haitians. Those are the good blacks. This is how we see now, how I talk about Sarnetta. I said Sarnetta ain't black. That nigga Dominican. Dominicans ain't fucking with us. And now you hear this motherfucker telling you. He telling you.
Sarnetta's a nigga, though.
Huh?
Sarnetta's a nigga, though.
No, he ain't. That nigga Dominican.
But he a nigga, man. He a nigga.
Yeah, he in the hood, but it's a big difference. And now I'm gonna show you what you just said, right? Now I'm gonna show you some Puerto Ricans, right? These Puerto Rican girls. You can see it in a second. And there's a white dude there. And he called the African motherfucker all types of niggers. Right? The white girls, the Puerto Rican girls ain't say a motherfucking thing. They ain't say a motherfucking thing. Because they call them that their damn self. But they in the hood though. But they in the hood. Right with them. But they think they better than them.
When Sarnetta says that he's not black, that's cap though.
No, I'm not saying. I ain't never heard Sarnetta say that he not black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't never said Sarnetta said that he not black. But I'm talking about he Dominican. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? They claim that shit. Like right. I always joke and say at his parties, and he ain't gonna have no fried chicken and Georgia hots and shit and hog head cheese. This nigga got a rosa gandoles and motherfucking empanadas and shit.
Right, but I mean, he's still got nigga hair. He got a nigga nose.
But they don't claim that. They don't claim it.
I know they don't claim that, but that's because they hate themselves. Like Cardi B.
Right.
Cardi
exactly.
B.
Right.
Cardi B. She rap like a nigga. She be like, "Oh, these is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes," and then she does all this nigga shit, right? But she'd be like, I know black. I'm Dominican. I know black.
Yeah, exactly. I heard the Jamaicans when I was in elementary school. The Jamaicans started coming to our school. The motherfuckers said, "We ain't black. We ain't like y'all motherfuckers." They look at us like we crazy, like motherfuckers. We ain't one of y'all. Shit,
right?
Shit. It's like they think that they better than us.
That's right. They think that they better, but they really niggas and shit. They niggas like everybody else.
Yeah.
Calls these people niggers. He don't call them, he hates them. He hates black. Hates them. Because all the torture that he's got are his own kind. He says no white man ever bothers him. White people come here very politely. Can I get $10? Thank you.
Yep.
I have never had a headache. Even with the white crackheads, I have told them one time, yo, man, I don't want you on my fucking property. Don't hang out. No problem. I never see them back. The fucking blacks, I got to beat them, fuck them up, and they'll still come back.
I don't know about all that shit.
Christine was here. Hassan called me. He's like, this motherfucker's back again. 2 times we took him in the garage. We beat the piss out of this guy.
I don't believe that story.
Went to jail, comes back.
I don't believe that story.
Didn't come around for a while. Then he started coming around again. I warned him. I said, yo, you remember a couple of years ago what I did to you in the garage? Beat the shit out of you? If you want that, I'm going to fuck you up again. No, that's not. Kadir started telling me, Hassan told me this guy's back. One night I came here with Christine. Christine wouldn't let me come. She knows how I am. I'll get up. I'll go in the projects looking for this fucking guy by myself. Hassan's like, he just left. Right away, I kind of knew where he is. I took a drive. I went right over there. He was hanging out with all the other drunks. Just standing there. 10, 12 people. I got out. I didn't give a fuck. The only thing I was worried is Christine was in the car. By myself, I wouldn't even give a fuck. Got out, just beat the shit out of him in front of all his friends. Beat the fucking piss out of him. They didn't do anything? Nothing. Not one of them. They knew. When they see somebody crazy, they think, whoa, this guy. They're thinking he might be a drug dealer. He's crazy. They see something
the nigga was selling drugs.
Why would they get involved with some piece of shit like that? They're like, fuck, let him get his ass kicked. And that was it. But they keep coming fucking back.
So he was selling drugs himself, right? He was selling drugs himself, right?
Yeah.
And then he's talking shit about other people who sell drugs.
Motherfuckers out here right now that'll tell you. I get motherfuckers out here right now that tell you their whole family, everything. Who he was fucking with, everything. Where he was hanging out and shit. These niggas are shooting dice together and everything.
So he's like a hypocrite. Like he be chilling with the
Exactly.
niggas, rolling with the niggas, and then on camera he hates niggas and shit.
Yeah. Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
That's right. Even in Mexico, like for example, right now, you know how they be having the protests in Los Angeles and shit.
Yep.
Like, all them Latinos and Mexicans, they be like, pinche negrito, mayate, pinche negro, and all this shit. And then when Donald Trump comes through with ICE to deport they Mexican ass, they want to be like, oh, where are all the blacks? How come the blacks are not supporting us? We're supposed to unite, brother.
Yep. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's why I'm trying to let motherfuckers see this shit. And the niggas in the hood back then, I'm like, yo, y'all go to these niggas' stores just how they feel about you.
Right.
I'm not saying all of them do that, because there's some that are good. Like good people I've dealt business with and shit, and they always been straight up with me. Like, know what I mean? I ain't never heard them say no slick shit or whatever. But you know, I carry myself a different way too. So they look at me different than a lot of the other motherfuckers. But I'm like, yo, I'm the same motherfucker. This motherfucker no different than me. He might have some issue. He might even be a piece of shit. Like whatever. Yeah, count on him as that. You know what I mean? Treat him as that. If the nigga was stealing from you shit, don't have him in your store no more. Just like I'm saying now, I'm not saying all the Arabs is like that. All the Africans is like that.
Nah, most Arabs hate niggas, man. Most of them.
Yeah,
generally,
I know that.
Generally, most Arabs hate niggas. Even in Africa.
Yeah.
In Africa, they don't like niggas and shit.
Like they were doing with this motherfucker. They talk about the African nigga that worked for them. The African, they were treating that nigga like a slave.
Right.
And then they're gonna fire him because he's selling fucking Lucy's. He's stealing cigarettes and selling them. See, now it's a problem because they're taking money from them. But they were taking money from the community for decades. And now somebody takes something from them, it's some whole other shit. But old boy, they fired him, right? But old boy came back with a burner and killed all their asses and shit.
That's what's up.
Even the whites come down here with drug problems and stuff.
They're respectable, man. Ask Christine; she'll even tell you. Christine used to think I'm crazy when I used to talk that. She used to think, "Oh, come on, no." When she started coming here,
tell you the truth, Ron, right? Ron. Oh, wait, Ron. Yeah.
What up, Jose Pratt?
I know the man's wife.
You know, he knows.
Dude behind the counter, I know his wife.
You know, you don't mind if I talk, but he's done 5 years in prison.
Oh, really?
Right? 5 years, you know. When he calls me up, yo, what up, my nigga? So I'll be like, yo, what up, my nigga? The slang out there is like, yo, what up, my nigga? I'm like, what's wrong with these motherfuckers calling each other that, you know? So one time I tried to use it, I'm like, yo, what up, my nigga? Like, yo, man, who you calling nigga?
See, he don't even like that one. You see how he looking and shit? He's smiling and shit.
Yo, what up, nigga? You know, like, what, motherfucker? We got beef.
Yeah, that dude looks uncomfortable.
What's up, Mikey, baby?
Chillin'. You get a Philly.
Philly Millie. Okay, we give you Philly Illy.
Salute.
Smoking Philly, you get some Illy.
You know, depends what you're gonna put inside. Some illy. That's all.
Later, Mikey. I tell you, man, they walk in here, they see 5 whiteheads, boy. They're like, you see him first thing you
What's
look
wrong?
like,
What's wrong?
What, we got the Ku Klux Klan members here? Now tell me.
You see how they switched up when the black dude came in the store?
Yeah.
Then depending on how long they want their weed, they cut like the paper. Like let's say this.
And then as soon as the black dude left, they started talking about niggas and shit.
Yep.
And then they put the marijuana in it and roll it up. And I guess the smell of this paper gives them a better high. Whoever made Philly Blunt is a billionaire living in, I don't know, God knows where. He must have been a lowlife till like 5 years ago.
It's sweet.
And he from Trumbull, Connecticut. Shit. He from where all the rich white people are.
Smell.
No, it's not even that.
It's in.
You guys think it's the style.
Okay.
These people follow a style. They don't follow it.
You got Joe Bag of Donuts right here and shit.
4 years ago, every kid had their pants. I mean, literally, they had their boxers shown.
And now you see more and more of that in the communities, in the suburbs too.
Yeah.
You see a lot of grunge.
What's up?
Remember grunge? Grunge. A lot of
I haven't
grunge.
even prepared.
Black. I'm telling you, they
I
See a lot of
a lot of
that.
disrespect. You know, they feel sorry for him for their coming future, but you know,
Why
they just
do you think that is?
I don't know,
You know?
man. I think it might be the mixture of the schools.
Now what the fuck kind of crazy shit is that? He said, "Oh, it's the mixture, whites and blacks together." See that's the shit. He listening to them old niggas. He looking to his granddaddy and shit like that. You know what I mean? Where they ain't had no niggas in their store. They wouldn't put no niggas in their store. Or serve them niggas at their store. You know what I mean? He just a fat kid. He ain't got no girl and shit. He probably ain't got no friends. He grew up with the motherfuckers and shit. They probably all from trouble.
So can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Yo, I don't understand that mentality at all. I mean, it's like, you know, you almost have to assume that everyone's going to be a decent person until they show you otherwise. I mean,
yeah.
It's like you can't just go, yeah, I think he's a bad guy because it's something I can see with my eyes. That's
Yep. Or the way he dressing, or the way his hairstyle is and shit.
That's your eye, what you can see with your eyes, the optics.
Let me get a big red.
Look at that jacket. You know that was back in the day and shit. Wu-Tang era and shit.
How much? How much? How much? $1.
They're selling Phillies and shit.
So I'm just gonna be listening from here on out.
This is the guy that killed him. The African dude.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm just gonna be listening from here on out.
Okay. He born in Ethiopia. Pro-Soviet Ethiopian Army Forces faces rebels. He walked 33 days across the desert, Somalia to Mogadishu.
He doesn't want it.
He doesn't want it.
Too much?
It's too much. It's gonna cost you a lot. Parasite. Lower society, you know? They are just moral disgrace to humankind.
How do you feel about some of your customers?
Huh?
How do you
Now he got a white man sitting there talking to this nigga about black people who arrest y'all niggas to say, wait, we all the same people and all that bullshit. This motherfucker right here, right? He in prison for a long time. I don't think he ever getting out. I don't even think he got a get out date. I think they gave him life or something. But he's from Africa. And he said these people were parasites. He said they're lower than animals.
That's why I wash my hand every time they give me money.
Well, he's talking about black people or lower than
nigga. Yeah, nigga. He talking about black people.
Damn.
He's saying that they lower than animals. He said he washes his hands every time these niggas give him money.
Wow.
He washes his hands. And you see him sitting there laughing about the shit. He's sitting there laughing about it.
Is this the dude that killed the dude?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is why they were still all alive. They made this video.
Okay. Is he dead too?
This is when it happened. It happened after they made this video.
Wait, he not alive either?
Nah, he in jail. He killed them niggas. He killed 3 of them.
I thought he's above the low lives though.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. They said he was smoking crack and anything and shit. Yep.
Wow.
But he called all them up with parasites. He doing the same shit all the other niggas is doing.
You're fucking asshole. $3.
You know that was a long time ago. You get $3 in gas, nigga.
and a bag of chips and Doritos.
Look at these little bitches. This is what we had, Lamar, back in the day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Them 90s and that 2000s and shit.
Oh, word.
That's that east side right there. The east side bitches. Now, them bitches from Marina or some shit. The big earrings and shit. Now, watch the white man come in the picture. Watch.
The small bag.
The little bitches was fucking, boy.
Well, get the big one. Get the big one. And let me get another pack of Newport.
Newports and Doritos, not Takis, niggas. Doritos.
She said Dorito niggas, not goddamn rats. Get the fuck off your ass, boy.
Yeah.
Dude.
7:30. Damn, we're gonna tell you. For a little while.
Yo te frisa, puñeta la
Yeah, yo, hello. Can we get some service up in this motherfucker for real? It's closed.
Oh, vente para carajo, man. Come on, man.
For real. Oh, manita, please.
About the Newport.
Hold on. Chrissy, Chuddy, I mean, oh, God.
Yo, here.
Erika.
My chips, man.
What do you want?
Oh, man, come on, man. My God.
No, don't give me headache. You can give me that.
Oh, shit. I want one bag of chips, run. Fuck that, man.
You trying to get a free bag of chips.
Yeah, one bag of regular chips. Don't even try that shit, man. You're playing with me now. Stop.
Yeah, huh?
Let's see what we have.
Regular.
Let me get $3 on.
I give my
Number
goddamn
one.
chips, man. I'll
What
break your
chips? I
fucking
didn't
window,
get-
man.
What's wrong with you?
I run that car right up your ass.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, baby.
Happy New Year.
I give my chips for this shit.
What in the corner?
I don't know who clipped you for the fucking money, but my money was sitting right to give my
Nah,
goddamn
you're
potato
right.
chips.
Maybe
this
the
month.
lady too.
Give my goddamn potato chips. I need some salt, bro. Come on, man. Regular Lay's.
So let me get a box of Newports and $3 on number one.
Look, now the white man broke. He can't even buy a bag of chips.
This guy?
Out there trying to con his way a fucking bag of chips.
Through the wall and probably stove your ass up with it.
540.
Yeah, I think I could go through that. You slam me right in that fucking cooler with that little piece of shit. Give my goddamn fucking chips, man.
You gonna pay for it. Don't
Bullshit, I paid for. My money was right there, bro.
Excuse you. Hurry up. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, let me get a box of Newports and a Philly. I mean a Dutchie. A
What
box
that?
of Newport and a Dutchie.
Same kind?
You gonna get it? I go 5-5. Alright. And let me get some Doritos, yo. Not that chocolate shit. Hell no. Hell no, yo.
So what do you want?
A blood.
No, a Dutchie. You plain one, man. Plain.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah. Fuck me.
Pick it up.
And a bag of Doritos.
Oh, that's before the Takis came out, motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Before the Takis came out.
Yeah, dumb. Yeah. Not no fucking Newport long short.
Thank you.
What? I ain't relaxing. I just told him new pops in the box. What the fuck? Yeah, hold up. Wait till I get the change. Don't try to jet me either, yo. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo.
Miss Cigarette, man. Hey, can I come in? Can I come in?
No.
Give me enough cigarette, man.
No.
Miss Cigarette, man.
No.
Yeah, come in.
What do you want?
You want an extra cigar?
Here's a pack of Newports, man. I bet you about white I can come in, huh? You heard me. I said if I was white, I can come in, right?
What?
I said if I was white, I can come in, huh?
What do you say?
If he was white, he could come in.
I'm right.
Is this bulletproof? This bulletproof?
You go in?
No. Come on, man. You see me all the time. Let me come in. It's too cold, man.
Let me get an iced tea, lemon.
Sure, motherfucker.
Lemon iced tea. Yeah.
That's the one that you have?
Nah, they don't got the
Yo, give me a kiwi, yo.
That's the way it's happened. It's only ice and just barley rice.
Yo, give me the mango one.
No mango.
Yo, that one right there.
That's no mango, sir.
That right there.
No mango.
I'm about to smack this nigga up.
How many? Two?
Kit Kat. Yeah. Damn, yo, this nigga's stupid, yo.
$2.95.
Huh?
$2.95.
$2.95.
So do you get along with American blacks?
You can get along only with a man of harmony, not with this kind of animals.
Yeah.
Animal only can be ruled by force, not by law.
You say animals can only be ruled by force.
Only understand one language, violence.
So you think they're animals sometimes, or
So they only understand one language, violence.
Yeah, they are just animals, lower than animals. Those animals, if you treat them good, they just behave the way you treat them.
right?
But these people, they don't understand nothing, just like this one. We are inside animal and outside animals.
Bye-bye. You got gummy bears? Gummy bears?
Look at this gay ass nigga looking for
No
gummy bears.
For real? Nothing? Nothing?
Yeah, you took too many e-pills, buddy.
Put 325. You can do that?
Sure. Here you go, hon. I just don't want to go back to the old days. That's my only fear, you know? I don't want to go back and selling drugs, working for bookmakers, making money that way. I don't want it. That's, to me, it's filthy money. That's not.
How do you hook up with the bookmakers?
You been doing it,
What
nigga.
happened is I was working, when I graduated high school, I was working doing tiling one summer for two of these Iranian guys. They were real potential. They used to make a lot of money. Then they got into drugs and stuff and gambling. I'll never forget. I was like a laborer, but the times didn't have a secretary. I was like answering the phone for them. It was like real weird. And then they started gambling. And what happened is they won a lot of money from gambling. And these guys, they wasted money like water. I mean, I remember one time they took my mom, my dad out to dinner in a limousine. You know, they went to Atlantic City with a limo. They were just blowing money left and right. So 1 week, they lost $20,000-$30,000. Gambling. So they were on a hideout. These people were big time, you know.
What's crazy?
One day, you know, they wrote them.
They didn't have the money, huh?
Homeboy run his mouth in this part and shit. He actually named the mob niggas he was working with and shit. So I was thinking, I was like, maybe that motherfucking black motherfucker didn't really kill him over those fucking losing his job and shit. That motherfucker might have got paid to kill this motherfucker running his mouth.
They blew all the winnings they were getting. That pisses the fuck you off. Especially when they pay you, and then when you lose, you don't have money. Not only did they pay you, now you don't have their money either. So for weeks, they weren't coming around. They were just leaving me notes, answer this person, I'm not here, whatever. One day I was just sitting at the office, and I see these guys get out of the Lincoln, stretch Lincoln, bodyguards and all. I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, somebody's coming to shoot me. I jumped under the desk, and I hid. I was real scared. I know what the fuck, they're going to shoot me thinking I'm the one. So they came in and like, hey, tough guy, get out of the thing, you know? Something like that. Like, don't be scared. I'll never forget the guy, you know, unbuttoned shirt, you know, cross, pinky ring, or, you know.
Italian or?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, his bodyguard was like, I'm like, oh boy, don't kill me. I'm like, I told him right off the bat, I got nothing to do with it. I live in trouble. I'm a kid. Leave me the fuck alone. So then, you know, they were asking me questions, and I just answered them. Then I felt comfortable. I'm like, fuck this, man. I ain't afraid. Don't fucking beat me up. What the fuck? I'm not the one that owes you money. So I told him, I don't know. These guys ain't showing up at time. And I said, they're not even paying me. What the fuck? All They owe me 3 weeks worth of pay, and I come from trouble to work for these assholes every day. Like, really, you know? And then he's like, he threw me $1,000 in $100 bills. He's like, this is for you, for your work. What the fuck is this for? Is this a trap? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you gonna kill me tomorrow for this money? I'm like, what I gotta do for this? I've never made $1,000 that fast. I was like, wow. I remember I was going home, I was counting this shit. I never seen that much money. You know, I was a kid, I just got out of high school. I'm like, God, this is so good. You know, I was jumping up and down. I was so happy. I wrote a note for those guys. Fuck you, assholes. I quit, you know? I'm like, fuck these bastards. You know, I wrote them a note just like that. Fuck you, assholes. I quit. He's like, my name is Nick. Call me at my house tonight. What does this guy want, you know? So I called him up. I'm like, is Nick there? He got on the phone. Old man, big accent, you know? I'm like, oh, he's like, I like the way you handle yourself today, this, that. I'm like, okay. What do you expect me to pay up their debts? I didn't know where he was coming from. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? So he's like, you know, why don't you come up for lunch tomorrow at Stanford, this and that. I'm like, okay, you know. Then I'm thinking, if they wanted to hurt me, they would have done it right there. If it had to do, you know. Then I'm thinking, there's got to be something they want. So I went up there. They're like, listen, man, you know, these guys gamble, this, that. That's the business I'm in. Whatever. You want to make some easy money. You don't have to stress yourself. You come in every night at 6 o'clock, stay till 7:30, and we'll pay you $200 a night. I'm like, $200 a night? That's it? Just an hour and a half? He's like, yeah. It's like 7 days a week. Don't be late. I'll break your fingers. I'm like, okay. I'm like, God, I was so happy. Like, fucking shit was going through my ears. Like, $1,400 a week. You know what I could do with that kind of fucking money? I was like, God, this is great, you know? So I rushed home. I was in the best mood. You know, he's like, this is it. You don't tell nobody out of this line. What we talk, you know, whatever. So that was it. I just started, and now before it's like 8 years now, and the bodyguard is like the top of the line now. The kid, his name is Joey. BP. What? Not today. Tomorrow. Bye. Stop calling, too. Tomorrow. Bye. Bye.
Well, if I owe somebody money now.
So what are you doing for him?
At first, you know, it was just bookmaking. All simple shit. Go up there, write down bets. And these guys have big amounts of money. I'm talking about big time bettors, not this $100 shit. I'm talking about $20,000 a game. Those 3-4 of us. We had 4 people. That's how many customers would call these people. I mean, they run all of Connecticut. So for the first couple of months I was doing that, I remember the Super Bowl. It was San Fran and Denver, and Denver got killed. I made like $20,000 that one day, cash.
They just made a lot of money in that game.
I remember he's like, come with a lot of pockets. I'm like, what's he mean by a lot of pockets? So I went and bought this pants that had 8 pockets. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. It was the funniest fucking pants you would ever see. I went and bought them. He's like, come with a lot of pockets. And when he talked, he didn't lie. And when he gave me a stash of money, like, this is for you. Like, wow. Fucking what the fuck? I'm just stuffing money. I remember I went home. The landscaper was outside cutting my dad's grass. He's bitching and moaning about my dad not paying. I'm like, hey, how much does he fucking owe you? He's like, he owes me $200. I'm like, how much will it be for the rest of the year without you bugging me? He's like, what the fuck? Just pay me this money. I'm like, how much will it be? He's like, $1,000. I'm like, here's your fucking $1,000. I paid for the guy who had so much money. I'm like, here, take it and shut the fuck up. Because right there, I'm thinking, this is it. I'm going to make this guy.
Now, you see what he just says right there, right? How the landscaper's bitching how his father owes money, right? Like father, like son. I believe the reason why that man shot him, right? First of all, they say he was stealing cigarettes from the store. And I guess selling them overnight and shit is Lucy's or whatever and shit, right? They caught him like 3 times. This is what I hear. This is what I heard. And then they fired him. And the dude got a gun where they was at chilling and killed 3 people. One of them was him, right? So I'm like, that shit was more behind some cigarettes. The reason the nigga was stealing because he probably wasn't getting paid. Making him wait for money or paying him shit because he's a refugee. I used to work for an Egyptian. He used to pay these Turks like shit. I was making more money than these motherfuckers. I was delivering pizzas. These niggas in there sweating, making pizzas and cutting sauces, all types of shit, right? Probably getting like little $200 a week. I'm making damn near 1,000. But these people, they weren't citizens. You know what I'm saying? They weren't citizens. Like the African dude, he was on a work visa.
My money. I'm like, fucking, here's your 1,000. You know.
So are you going out to people's houses or businesses?
Then,
or what?
then after that, then we were going to people's clients. You know, you meet them at a restaurant, you have a nice dinner. I used to go in limousines, eat fanciest food, meet up with clients. They pay us our money, or we pay them after we finish dinner. You know, but you don't just go around the block. You go for a drive. Sometimes it was a 2-hour drive. You go all the way up as far as Massachusetts. You sit down, and at those times you're thinking, what would happen if something backfires here? Let's say cops pour in, somebody gets a gun, he doesn't want to pay you, boom, boom. But I always went with a couple of people, And that was it. Once that shit started, that's when my life went downhill. I started fucking selling drugs. You name it, I did it. You all. Hi, Cindy Findy. Huh?
So how'd you get into the street thing, though? Said you just had money to buy in? Was that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, you can't just go. Some of these blocks around here, somebody will sell to you for $100,000 right now. You can't. Nobody got that kind of money. Nobody. You can't just walk up there like I told you. You can't. Like, listen, I don't care how crazy you think you are. You can't just go over there and start selling. You can't. You'll be wiped out in 10 seconds, if that. They'll come up to you very nicely. What are you doing? You're like, well, I'm selling. Okay. Tonight, you're down. One less to go. That's the way it is out there. You can't just walk into what you think. When we were there, it was like a bill of sale. You're selling it. We had a title. You have a title to that street. I don't know how they do it now. I don't know if it's being tough, but you never met Wilbur, my partner?
No.
If you see him, you'll know why he was just the way he looked, gold teeth, but he's a sharp-looking dresser, And we're always friends and stuff. Came up, he was like, "Yo, you got money with you?" At that time, no wife, young, didn't give a fuck about anything. Had the money. It wasn't like $40,000 for me. Then I swear to God, wasn't much. Believe me, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe a week's worth of work if I wanted to. Or I would go up to Joe and say, "Yo, give me this much money." He would never question me. I just need it. I need it for my mom. Boom, here, take it. And I always kept money away. Then I thought about it. I'm like, all right, what the fuck? I'm doing stupid shit now. Why not continue more? What's the difference? Let the dice roll. Doing good, big guy. And that was it. We went up to the guy.
Who'd you buy it from?
His name was Kojak. Bald guy. He was leaving for Florida. He got busted a few times.
I remember Kojak.
FBI was after him and stuff.
That Kojak from the TV show.
Called him
Kojak that was out there in Bristol.
Ask anybody in the street who's Kojak. They'll tell you who he is. Bald guy. Look just like Kojak. That's why they call him Kojak. And boom. He said, "This is it. My people are out. You're in." It took like maybe 4 months to make that money up. The money we put in. And after that, it was all pure profit. Every single week. I see my lifestyle was wake up 12, 1 in the afternoon, 2 o'clock, meet them for lunch.
Box, please.
Hang out with the friends, like high school friends, whatever, girls, whatever, to like 5:36. Go home, take a shower.
Maybe like 5 million gas.
I'll give you the rest, gas. 560. Go home, take a quick shower, go down to Stanford, do the books for a couple hours, go out for a couple hours with friends again if I wanted to, with girls, whatever, quick dates, whatever I had to catch up with after 8 to like 10, 10:30, 11, then go down to the block till like 3, 4 in the morning. That was it. All night, stay out.
So what are you doing down there?
Nothing, make sure everything's running smooth, count the money, take it to a different house. We used to pay some lady $1,000 just to keep our money. $1,000, she did nothing. Just so we could stash her money there. Or stuff, whatever.
So why'd Wilbur want a partner?
Why? Well, he didn't have that much money. You gotta stand though. You can't just go with somebody thinking. A lot of people fuck people for money. You'd be surprised. You give him $5,000, he might be making $1,000 a week, but if you give him $5,000 up front, they'll take off. He doesn't understand that you're gonna make that in a month. Why leave? People are like that out here. You can't just trust anybody with money. These are ghetto people. These are kids that
so they don't respect you.
So you show them, they'll take off. And the way he saw it, is like, fuck it, man. He looks like he works. He got money. I always had nice things myself. So he just finally came out. I was like, you want to do this? 92, I got busted. Yeah, 92. I got fucking busted right in the hotel. state police, state narcotics, you name it, like 30 agents poured in, fucking slammed me and him against the wall. Put your hands up, you piece of shit, he called me. Because you're going down. Bring the cake. That's what he said, bring the cake. I'm like, okay. I was in jail, I was crying.
Bring the cake.
Bring the cake. He was so happy. Took months of tracking me. They finally got it. Once they get it, though, they like it. You know, that's big for them. I guess it makes them look good. I don't know. Have a good one, Ben.
So you thought you had to buy in a hotel or something? Or?
What happened is some Puerto Rican guy pretending he's a Colombian, this and that. You know, fucking talked to one of our workers, you know, that was like our associate for us. On the street, you know, boom, I'm going to buy. A few times he bought big amounts from us, you know, we think it's cool, you know. And I never met him but one time. And I would just talk to him. I never exchanged me and Wilbur. Then he's like, no, fuck it. I'm handling this money. I want your big boss. I don't want this you guys anymore. And we were so fucking stupid. We never met strangers. This one time, we're like, fuck it. He's been buying so much. How could he, you know? Went down there. Boom. There they were. Came out of the closet.
Oh, you figured since he'd been buying before.
Yeah, that's it. Wow. They had it all on tape. That's it. We knew we were caught. There was nowhere to jump, nowhere to go. Handcuff us and bring us down.
Did Wilbur go to jail?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't?
Mm-mm. Well, he had prior convictions. I didn't.
Oh.
And the thing is,
how the fuck you ain't going to jail?
I was white. Oh shit. Ooh. I was white. I had a good mother and father that came to court with me. Crying. Good attorney. Had a high school degree. Lived in Trumbull. I wasn't around here.
Yep.
You know, so I had everything working
and
my
told.
way. Compared to
and
him.
Told, motherfucker.
Never had a conviction.
And told.
I remember when I got arrested for that cocaine shit, that driving intoxicated or whatever. When I went in front of a judge, at that time, I really didn't have that much money. You know, I was so fucked up. And I knew this was going to cost me arm and leg for lawyers. I'm like, the judge is like, every black person that went up there, the judge is like, all right, we'll hire you a public defender. When I went up there, I'm like, Your Honor, can I get a public defender? They're like, when do you need an attorney by? I'm like, attorney, I need a public defender. I can't afford him. He's like, I'll give you 2 weeks to get an attorney, sir. I'm like, what the fuck? So a white
right in
person,
front of everybody.
Right in front of everybody. But every black person that went up there, he hired fucking public defenders for. And here they're drug dealers. They already got money, and here I am, fucking ain't got shit right now. And he wanted me to get a fucking attorney. He looked at me and looked at them. He says, "No, you got a family probably." Judges in there, and most cases too, they have a lot more sympathy for us people than they do for those people. A lot. Believe me when I tell you, and I'm telling you I've been to the courts. I've seen it all. For a white man, gets off a lot easier than a black man. It's a proven fact. I used to think it's bullshit. It's a proven fact.
I say that all the time. I'm saying it. This is country. It's a great. It's the greatest country ever.
Oh, wow.
At least
You say that you think that too?
Why? Tell you what. Everything they have two sides: the dark and the light side.
Yep.
Take the light side, the bright side. I believe the education is very, very, very important. The uneducated people, they're all the time acting and performing in different ways. We can't believe that I'm telling you from the beginning, this country is great. It's a great, but they need at the same time it needs great people to keep going to achieve the top.
Yep.
It's gonna
That's
be
my man right here.
to stay at the top.
I fuck
This
with
is the
Omar.
problem. But nobody can even think about United States and have any kind of trouble with it. But this is a great country. And hopefully I could be.
Now this is a man that I done business with and shit like that up until the recent future, like up until like recent, like you know what I'm saying. He a good dude. He a good dude. Like I said, ain't all these motherfuckers pieces of shit. Know what I mean? He might have his little things with certain people. I don't know, but with me, he always been straight up.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a lot of opportunity, a lot unbelievable opportunity. Just do it.
Do you have any feelings towards the Puerto Ricans or blacks that come in here?
No, never.
See?
I never get scared from anybody. Never.
Why not?
Never. I don't know. Until I talk about my belief first. I believe destiny first. Whatever.
They're still wet.
Destiny.
Okay.
Yup. Ooh.
That you're gonna be okay.
No,
Listen to what he said.
The destiny doesn't mean gonna be okay. The destiny means whatever happened for you, it's not coming by the chance.
Right.
Or anything happen, it's gonna be happen for you. It's not accidental. This is something written.
Sure.
Written since you were born.
Yup.
I don't know.
Hello, Omar.
Okay.
I had a lot of fight with him. I never scared.
Now you see what he said, and that's what I said when I finished watching this video. I was like, "Yo, these niggas predicted their own shit in the video by their actions. The things that they were saying in this video, it all came to a head. It all came to a head. The things that he said, now he talking about in the beginning, he talking about all this motherfucker fake Muslim, blah, 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 blah. How dare he talking about assalamu alaikum and shit. I hit you in the head, all this bullshit, right? All this rah shit. Now he talking about he's selling drugs, working for the mob, and doing all this shit, and how he beat all the blacks and Hispanic people and shit. They all stupid, and they can't count. Fuck them. And we only respect old white people that come up in here, and all this and that, right? Omar's still here. Omar's still here. Omar still got a thriving restaurant, got a thriving store and restaurant. He's still here, serving the motherfucking community, treating the people like they supposed to be treated. It don't matter what they doing and their life and shit. Like he said, that's their destiny. That's their business. God got in store what's gonna happen to them. Because somebody's stealing, that don't mean you gotta steal or you gotta steal from them. That's haram. You know what I'm saying? He not talking about who a real Muslim, who a fake Muslim. And I talked to him one time. I was like, yeah, I got a lot of Turkish friends. He Turkish, right? I got a lot of Turkish friends and shit. He was like, he said, don't trust none of these Turkish motherfuckers. He said, listen what the fuck I telling you, motherfucker. Don't trust none of these motherfucking Turkish motherfuckers.
My man, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Take care.
Today's first day Ramadan?
Yeah. You gotta try it once, man.
Why?
Right?
What?
No, why? It's healthy. My friend. Where's Murdoch? Get it. I'm not gonna.
I think he went to the doctor or something, so yeah.
Is he fasting today? No.
He says the same thing. Are you fasting? I said no. I said, are you Muslim or not? I told him, I'm not, but my father is just idiot like you. I told him that. I told him just like that.
Did he get mad?
I don't care. I told him, if I believe, I'm not going to bother what you believe in.
So you're not fasting?
Huh?
Did you used to fast?
You got the point.
Did you used to?
I used to.
What's the fundamental difference between Islam and Christianity?
First of all, it's a complementary. I believe it's kind of complementary.
Okay.
I like the way Omar talks.
I'm answering the man. What you answer the question first?
He's answering my question. I asked him a question.
You asked what the big difference.
Fundamental difference, yeah.
The fundamental. We believe God is only one.
Not a trinity.
He's not born. He's not free. He have no kids. But I think this might. I think so. According to my opinion, the main difference between the Christianity and the Muslim. The Christianity say that Jesus is the Son of God, but we say that God have no kids. It's only one. Okay. I think this is the main
difference.
I think there is a lot of differences, but at least that's enough to understand what's our. But let me tell you, both of these religions, they believe God. They believe life after death. But how they apply these systems to do the best for these beliefs, this is the difference between Christianity and Islam.
You think you could marry a Christian?
Why not?
Okay.
That's
See?
my pleasure.
Mhm.
My cousin did that, and fortunately, his wife she's a Muslim.
Oh, really?
See?
Yeah, she's a wonderful Muslim.
But he didn't
started-
force her or anything, right?
No.
He didn't put a lot of pressure on her. She just.
No. Believe me, I'm telling you. Just when you talk about Islam,
Yeah, why you
have
ain't
to
on
be
the shit?
rational.
Why you ain't on the shit?
If you have your evidence,
Yeah, I'm on it
your
now.
improvement,
Oh, text
let's
message.
go. I didn't think so.
Now
You tell me
everybody
you're
hear
bad
you
if I
cuss
told
your
you
ass
don't
out. I'm
steal.
live.
If I told you that Islam said don't steal, or
Yeah, who
don't
the fuck you think
lie,
I'm on, nigga?
or
I'm
don't
on space
drink
too,
and
nigga.
go to the streets like
I'm on
crazy.
there now. I'm live
Is
now.
anything wrong with these things? For example, if I ask anybody, don't do that. Is that wrong?
Hurry up. Shit.
Answer.
Y'all goddamn day.
No.
Right.
This is that Islam.
Out there.
Common
See,
belief.
I got do
Say
niggas
that
like
this
that
is the
sometimes.
common belief.
We
Don't
got no
drink,
sense.
for example, because
Nigga,
everybody
no
knows
supposed
what
to
the
be lying
drink's
here.
doing.
He bullshit.
So if somebody told you, well, who you are, don't drink. Try to keep your relation, try to keep in touch with your God through praying. What's wrong with it?
Now, hold on. Let me stop this real quick.
If you told him there
Now, you see what he's saying, how he said his brother or cousin or something married a Christian, and now she Muslim. Now, what about that man that he said was a fake Muslim come up in there and said Assalamu alaikum? And he gonna tell him, you fake Muslim and shit, you don't know nothing about Islam, and blah, 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 blah. The same time, he ain't doing what he supposed to do. Now, what he supposed to do is greet peace back onto him. And now the man that come out of jail, if he came out of jail and embraced Islam, right? He gonna look at these motherfuckers as like, say, man, these niggas was full of shit, man. I said, peace under these niggas cuss me the fuck out. And shit, tell them I'm a fake and all this shit and whatnot. Teach them the right way. So no, you don't even have to teach him. Just show him by your actions. Show him Islam by your actions. Just like I used to tell them niggas, Lamar can vouch for me and shit. I was like, I ain't got to read all these motherfucking scriptures to y'all niggas. I'm going to show you my faith through what I do, through my actions. I said, these scriptures are in my heart. I don't got to read that shit. A nigga that got to sit there and read you scriptures all day, that shit a waste of time. Because 9 times out of 10, he not doing it. He not doing what he reading to you. He not doing what he reading to you. If you show him by your actions, that's just when they're going to want to learn. They're going to see, oh, I read this and so, damn, that's how this brother treated me. Be peaceful to all people. Like, I got a problem now. Like, I go see that these niggas drive me fucking up the wall. Drive me up the motherfucking wall. I'm like, shit, why the fuck I gotta go through all this bullshit? But sometimes you just gotta keep your cool and shit. Do what you supposed to do. And let them be the asshole. Let them be the asshole. You ain't gotta correct them. Let them be the asshole.
people need money, and you are a rich man. Is there any wrong if you give him part of your money, whatever little, but it's help.
10 to 11, that's the right time?
That's the right time. I think this is that. But there's a big misunderstanding about it. There's a big misunderstanding. It's hard to talk about that here in these few minutes. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Orange juice? Yeah, I got a lot of it right here.
You're looking better than ever. North Avenue, huh? That's where you belong, in the fucking jail, bitch.
No. That's where he. Yes.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Now
Fuck you, motherfucker. Oh, yeah? Good. Now, you come in here. What do you want? There's a reason why your slimy ass is in my store.
Really?
Really? Good. God bless you. All right, you filthy animal.
Ah, she didn't get my hand in.
All right.
Goddamn hand over. Motherfucker, I'll break your goddamn knuckle. Get the color, sucker.
I knew you were two-way, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, taking a bad one. You'll get it.
Yo, you got it in jail a few times, huh? That's what I heard jail does for you.
Let me tell you something. You're the only guy I know that goes into jail. Fucking goddamn tight end comes out a wide receiver, baby. Have a nice evening.
Get out, bitch! Get out!
Oh, shit, I just caught that shit.
You just made that coffee?
No, it's old.
Why, you Muslim too?
No, I'm not Muslim.
You not Muslim?
Me?
Yeah.
I am Muslim.
Right?
What's the meaning of Muslim?
Yeah. All right. You don't gotta be Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Some people ask you, you know, you Muslim? Like, nah, I'm not Muslim. You know what I'm saying? It's just my way of life. You know what I'm saying? That's your way of life. You know.
Islam is a way of life. Yeah,
it's a way of
good
life.
and evil.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
True and false. Right and wrong. The really Islam is gone with the Prophet Muhammad.
Where my free lighter?
This Islam is nothing but a bunch of murderers, terrorists, criminals.
You talking about the ones down there?
The one down there, or including like this one. What you believe in?
You Muslim?
What you believe?
Sure, I believe in my religion.
He says religion.
But I don't
Religion means it's something you believe in.
You know, I believe in God, but I don't do the prayers. I don't do a lot of things, you know. That's one thing my father never made me do, is he didn't make me real religious. The people in every religion, honestly, you have all crazy people, whether they're Catholic. The ones that really believe in their religion, those are the sick fucking ones. Those are the ones that are the terrorists. They got the ones that...
Those who do not believe are the really sick ones. Those who believe in religion, they know the true meaning of religion. They know what they believe in. Because religion was founded upon law and the principle.
If I turn you, how many prayers they do with that? 5. It's a lot. 5. How many times does a person that they might say a prayer when they go to eat, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, but they do 5 prayers, but they also pray over their food, you know what I'm saying? They give mad props to God.
If you ask him, what are you? What's your religion? My religion is Muslim, Islam. I am Muslim. What they are saying is, I follow the way of the Prophet Muhammad. The way of the Prophet Muhammad is peace and harmony, love and the kindness, compassion and truth, justice and the reality. Their way is savage, arrogancy, jealousy, lie, and deception. They have not the power like Prophet Muhammad to convince people. They have not the ability, they have not the knowledge, they don't know what God is. They just create their own illusion in their own mind, and they're saying, I believe in God the way Prophet Muhammad believed. Prophet Muhammad knows what God is, and he knows what's right and the wrong, true and false, just and injustice. These are ignorant, self-deluded. They just use religion to control people. To control people. They don't want people to rise above. They don't want people to rise above their deception and the illusion, because they have no goodwill in their heart.
I drink alcohol, okay? I've had sex before I got married, supposedly. I mean, if I had to follow the rules,
they don't follow the rules.
They don't, you know, the way I see this, I don't hurt nobody. I'm good to my family. I'm good to my loved ones. You know, I don't lie. I don't steal. Those are the main things.
Wait a minute. Whoa. You don't lie. You don't steal. What we just heard out this nigga mouth for the last goddamn hour? How he beat every black and Hispanic come up in it. Did we not just hear this nigga say this shit? This is a child.
The ones that really get
he out there on the block
into religion, really, I mean that preacher stuff, those are some of the sick ones. Those are the real crazy ones. Don't get me wrong. To prayer is good. My father still prays, my older brother prayers. You know, but they still have their social. They still, my brother and my father, they drink at normal times. If they want to have a glass of wine, they'll drink it. Yeah. You know, my father, you know, does this. He'll, you know, whether he goes to a casino, this, that. But if they said, oh, well, the crazy ones will say, no, you're not a true Muslim because he drinks a glass of wine, because he does this.
Now, ain't that some hypocrite ass shit that he just said? That's only dealing with them, I guess. If you're dealing with a black or Hispanic or somebody that fight Islam in prison, that's different.
Crazy ones. They preach, oh, we are this, we are that. Stuff you know, they try to make everybody into that way. And we're not. I'm not going to be that way. Be like that. What you're no, because I'm not.
My bad, yo.
Real religious people, a lot of religious, first of all, people don't want to mix religions. You go to Jew, I don't think any parent wants the Jewish son marrying a Christian or Muslim, make it even worse, a Muslim guy or a Muslim woman, let's say. You know, when I married Christine at first, my parents, when we were younger, they're like, oh, you got to marry an Iranian girl. Then through the years, we became Americanized mostly. So my father never minded, especially he said, if you find a good American girl, go. They fell in love with Christine. Now, once we got married and we got the baby, you see a lot of Muslims out there, the first question on their mind was, are you making Christine a Muslim? Or are you making your daughter a Muslim? Who gives me the fucking power to go turn somebody into a religion? Where I'm not a religion freak myself. So how the hell am I going to go to say my wife, you got to become a Muslim or I'm going to leave you? That's not right. That can't be. I don't know. Maybe my God right now is mad. I don't know. I really don't. But how can I?
So can you see your daughter going to a mosque one weekend and then going to a Catholic?
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
But
that means.
But you got a problem with your daughter dating a black person. Based off the color of the skin. He said even your friend Dimitri said it's your good friend. Even if your daughter wanted to marry one of his sons, you would kill her. That's what you said at your own mouth. We played it early in the video. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at confusion. And when you go off the path, I'm not Muslim, but I know what they're supposed to do. And when you go off that path, this is when any religion when you go off that path, your mind gonna get all fucked up and scrambled up, and you just make a fool out of yourself. So when you follow something, you're supposed to follow that shit. If you Christian, you're supposed to be a motherfucking Christian. Ain't like the song go, ain't no half stepping.
She's praying to two gods if there is. That's even better for her. Why not follow two religions? Like, you know how people say, why not learn two languages? I know Farsi, I know English, I know a little French. Right. That's a great honor to have. People all their life know one language. I know two fluently, third I'm working on. So why not have my daughter follow two religions? What is wrong with that? Okay, my niece and my nephew right now is doing it. Hossein, James.
Oh, really?
Iranian holidays come, he celebrates it. American is Christmas. My daughter's gonna be saying, wait, Christmas we made a big thing. When our holiday comes March 21st, she's gonna celebrate with all the Iranians. Now what's wrong with that? Nothing. Yeah. There's no reason for a kid not to know it. Her color of her skin is still white. She has Catholic and Muslim. That should be an honor for her. To have two religions, two good, a mother and father that are not the most religious people, but they believe in the religious.
Her skin is still white.
And we're gonna stick to it. Right. Christine, the only thing I didn't like was Christine's like, I want to make that thing baptism. Now, you're pushing it overboard. We can't. That I can't do because in a way you're saying
you're not gonna have her baptized.
Christine wants to. We had a discussion about that. If I make her baptized, then I'm saying here, I'm letting all belief of my religion go for her to become a total Catholic. It's like me saying, well, now we're gonna stamp her hand or something, saying she's a total Muslim. It's gotta, let's leave it the way it is. Let her believe, but in a way, I don't know. I can't say I don't want to either because in your religion, you believe that the child should be baptized. So I don't think, maybe it won't be a big thing. I don't know. That's one thing. That's the only thing that's been sitting on my mind is that. Yeah. Honest to God, maybe if we were in Iran, it'd be a different story. Right now, there's no, she would. I mean, we'd say for her, we would. But if I'm here, I'm eating from American land. I'm working in this country. I have turned myself into an American citizen.
What do you guys think about these black kids around here that are black young men that turn into black Muslims? Or
Those people, to tell you the truth, I have, you know, there was one guy
Are
we
they
know,
better
his
behaved?
name Al Amin. You know, there's a lot of people. I'll show you a few that come in here that have trained. They go to jail. They see, wow, why are the Muslims in jail so powerful, but they're so quiet? The jails, the most powerful people you ask are the Muslim people. They don't bother you, but nobody messes with them. Because if you mess with them, you got to kill them. Muslim people believe that. They're not afraid of nobody. You see the way I am? We don't believe in fear. Our people are dying all over the world. You think a little kid's going to scare us? 2 kids are going to, we're not afraid of people. And in jails, it's the same way. They're not afraid. If you bring one down, you better bring the whole 30 of them down. And it's going to take a lot to bring 30 people down. And they go in there, they see them by themselves praying, and they want that. You know, they go in there and, you know, some of the Muslim people, you know, force their beliefs and they become Muslims. I can't change that. But when I see them, I don't consider them true Muslims.
Why not?
Because they're not. They were born Catholic. I mean, it's like me turning into a Catholic. I'm never going to be a born
Now,
Catholic.
how much sense does this shit make? What are you saying?
My mom and dad are Muslims. How am I going to say I'm a Catholic tomorrow? I can't. How is he going to say he's Catholic? You can't. He's a born Muslim. That's it. You
So you
can't.
don't believe in religious conversion then? Or?
Do you believe in religious conversions?
Religion is
Somebody
actually
brainwashed those
something
people. I think
you believe in your heart. You have the choice to choose between good and evil, right and wrong, true and false, reality and illusion. Okay? The Prophet Muhammad is brilliant, intelligent, genius, and
Take care, Nagy.
good spirit, you know, like Holy Spirit. These people are corrupted, criminals. They try to compare themselves with the Prophet, and they want to convert people to religion.
$5 right there. No.
Please.
All right.
Oh shit, I know
when
that
the
dude.
Prophet Muhammad died, those who his followers take his place.
You want to check it?
All of them have been murdered. No, this Islam or Muslim, this Islam religion was founded, not the one founded by the Prophet Muhammad and his followers, who was founded by the murderers. Ali was murdered.
Murder. Yeah.
He was murdered. And the money, those who lived at the time of the Prophet Muhammad, his followers, most of them, all of them was murdered. So the murderers take the place of the followers of Prophet Muhammad, and they say, we are Islam. You are murderers. You are not really Muslim.
For years, I couldn't pray, you know? And how can I sit there, kneel down, prayer to my God, Allah, you know? How can I sit down, prayer, when I gamble, I sold drugs to kids, I hurt people, I lied constantly to my parents about it. How can I sit there and do that stuff? And believe me, my intentions is maybe 6 months from now, 7 months, is to kneel to God and pray to him. But the day I'll do that is the day when I'll come clean with whether it's gambling, putting alcohol away for good, then I will sit down and kneel and pray to him. But till then, I will just believe in my belief. Be good to my workers, be good to my family, you know, be good to myself, you know, which 90% of the time I am. You know, but that 10, 15% that I gamble, that I, you know, do other stuff like, you know, stupid little things, I can't sit down and kneel 5 times a day in prayer. To me, that's ridiculous. That means I'm fooling myself. Surely I'm not fooling up there. And I'm trying to tell every other Muslim, yeah, I'm a pure Muslim. Like he said.
And you tell the ones that's trying to be pure that they're not. Based off the color of their skin.
These Muslims are bullshit. Bullshit. Believe me. They're the ones that go fucking killing people. They're the ones that set up and kill 100 Jewish people. I don't like Jewish people myself, some Jews, let's say. Some of them are good, though. In every religion, you got the good. But how you going to go and put a fucking bomb in a bus, kill yourself? First, what do you prove by killing yourself, you stupid son of a bitch? You know? And then what do is, how are you going to kill innocent kids? How the hell are you going to say you believe in God? Our God does not teach that. No way. No way. Because the prophet, like he said, he was killed himself. So how is he going to preach that to kill somebody is the right way?
Yeah.
No
It's
way.
the right thing.
What's up, big man? You want to use that camera on me?
Sure, you ready?
This is Don King's brother.
I'll be going to the casino.
Don King, baby. This is the casino man.
Right?
Happy
I'll be
New
going to the
Year.
casino. So
I was there a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Lost 600.
That's all?
Yeah, in and out. They fed me Chinese food and I came right
Oh,
out. Yeah.
God, man.
$600 for Chinese food.
Gee. Yeah, but look here.
Every time I go, I see him in there.
Yeah, but I'm out there to make money, not to donate. You understand? You donate. You know?
So they got big craps.
There you go. There you go.
I remember that old dude
Money,
too.
the odds are better.
Craps?
Yes.
Never played it.
Oh, my God. You're missing out.
Really?
The point might be 6, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. You're going for the 6, but in the meantime, go for the 4, the 9, you know, the 8. You know what I mean?
How about the 2? How about the 2? Can you go for the 2?
Jesus Christ, crap, man. You want to go for the 2? You go for the 2. That's why you're fucking around. That's your problem. Anyway, Happy New Year, man.
You used to work here a decent amount, didn't you?
Yeah, a couple summers I did. My brother wasn't working. My father was away. He was alone.
All right.
I was in med school, so I would go and help out.
Yeah.
He helped me out a lot when he was in med school. A lot.
During the summers.
So did you mind working here? Or?
Yeah, it catches up to you after a while because, you know, it's summer.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It's crazy.
People are just ungrateful.
Yeah.
Uncourteous.
Somebody for him, you know, his class going to school with normal people, then come deal with these people. It's like, wow. You know, I'm perfect for this atmosphere. Yeah. That's the hardest part about it. I remember Christine, too. Yeah, when I brought Christina on here.
Started coming here, you mean? Or?
Yeah. I'm like, you know, I was like getting to a point I hated, you know, Hispanics and blacks at one point really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. I mean, I'm a lot better now. You know, I'm becoming to deal with them now more and more, you know. I was like, Christine's like, no, not all of them are bad, this, that. I'm like, Christine, please. I've never was prejudiced. I got friends that are black, you know.
Yeah.
This is out of control, these people, you know. She's like, no. She came here, I think the first day was okay. The second time, man, it was like, she saw one black guy come in here, I don't know, started yelling at her for some stupid shit. And she's like, you know, this is what you paid. And the guy just threw the pump on the ground and drove off. Or, you know, because she's like, what the fuck? Pick up that pump, you know?
But it's not like it happens once a week.
Yeah,
like
yeah. And then
every
she
day.
noticed, like, what a, you know, you never see a white person do some shit like that. It's only,
Never,
you know,
never.
Country for that.
Huh?
It's not always. You go.
I've seen white people
south,
do worse.
You go down place south. It's how you come from. It's where how much money you have and how you're brought up.
I know out here, man, these people have no respect for white people, especially. I mean,
Yeah.
the only reason I survive is because I'm just as crazy as they are.
So you ever worry about these guys working here? Like him or your dad?
You heard what you just said, right?
Your
A
brother?
lot.
Yeah.
The first night I ever worked here, very first night, I got held up.
Oh, yeah.
There's not even- Oh, man.
I forgot.
How old were you?
I was like, well, no, this is when we renovated the place.
Yeah.
Like in 1991.
1991. And I was working
With another kid.
Sean, like big. He's big. He's like 6 foot, very
Right.
muscular. And we were just busy night. All of a sudden, these 2 guys come up with a couple guns right to our heads. I'm like, ah.
Was it swing, like
Lay down.
afternoon shift? Or?
No, it was like 8 o'clock at night.
Did you have the door locked? Or
That's
you
when we
kept
started locking the door.
Oh, after that?
He got
Oh,
out. Brother
okay,
kid quit, never came back. My grandmother don't recommend me working here. Oh, okay. I don't either. Get out.
Yeah.
Wow. But you got beat up once too, didn't you?
He's like, dude,
Really?
they had me locked in the fucking bathroom. I know your brother's dead. Then they're gonna kill me.
Well, what did they do when they came in? Did they just
They're like,
did they book real quick or?
No, they're like, we ran out of gas. So I was like, well, let me call for someone. He's like, no, I'll call. And the guy who made a phony sort of call.
Yeah.
Then like an hour goes by. Not an hour, like 35 minutes goes by. The place just died down. And next thing I knew it, he's like, give me your money. I'm like, huh? Which that big gun. It's like this big. And I gave him everything I had. I had like 20, 30 bucks in the register. He's like, open the safe for me. I'm like, I can't open the safe for you. He's like, open the safe. I can't open the safe. I don't have the combination. I really didn't. And he puts up the gun.
Did you have it or not?
I didn't have it.
You didn't know
Puts
it.
up the gun to Sean's head. It's like, open it and blow his brain out. I'm like, we can blow right now. I don't have it.
Sean's like, oh,
Go ahead.
shoot him, shoot him.
And
Oh no.
he takes
You
him
wonder why.
back and takes some, cigarettes and takes some money. And then he puts his both in the back of the bathroom and has the light on. I was like, for sure, we're down.
And the lights were on and people are still coming in? Or
Oh, yeah. A couple came in, the guys like close. They kind of got suspicious and just walked out.
Yeah,
And then they took us in the back and made us lie down. And then they just sort of walked away, and it was like very scary. But
Because he could
here-
have, they made you lie down on your
Yeah.
bellies or what?
Yeah.
Oh, so you could have.
It's like, no, they could easily just.
Well, Khalid got robbed one time. Let me tell you the story. When he got robbed outside taking a piss, that's when he was really crazy. He had a fucking. He always carried a gun because he hated his old partner that lived with him. He used to steal his mail, and he thought he was his best friend. So he went and bought a gun just to shoot this dude. So I'm like, Kid, why do you need a gun? Oh, I'm gonna kill. He was crazy then. You know, especially coming from Ethiopia, he's seen it all. You know, he didn't believe.
Nah,
it.
he's
He didn't
talking
get
about the guy.
You know? It's like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, Kid, you don't.
Nah, he's
think
talking about
this
the
is
dude that
America.
killed
He's in
him.
jail, you know? He said he was in Africa still. You know? So he's fucking outside because we used to have our bathrooms were outside. They were so filthy. You know, the old days. You didn't want. You would rather piss outside and let people see you. I remember, you know, I was here. It was a Saturday afternoon. I'll never forget. It was, you know, my dad's partner. He was like a little chickeny, scrunchy guy. He was in the back counting the money, you know. Did I fix the machine? No, not yet. So he was like counting the money or something, and Kadir went to take. He's like, I'm going outside to take a piss. I'm like, all right, you know, he's pissing him. All of a sudden, I guess the guy had brought. I gave him the money out of his pocket because it was full service. We put money in the pocket. So when the guy was walking, Kadir put his pants and takes his gun out and chases the guy, shooting. I see Kadir chasing the guy. Pop, pop, pop. The guy's turning. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I run in the back. I was a kid. I was like fucking, I don't know, 12, 13 years old. Kadir thought it was a gun battle. He was pop, you know, like this. So,
was this during the day?
Yeah. So,
was it nighttime or nighttime?
This was daytime. So I'm like, Dave, let me in. There's a gun war. You know, Kadir's killing people. Dave's like, what happened? What happened? You know, he runs outside. I'm following behind him. I was like, Kadir's running back. What are you doing? I ran out of bullets. The guy's chasing him. All three of us bolted.
Yo, what up, Shamian?
10.
Admiral Shamian in the house. What up, boy? What's going on? My man.
My dad's partner is like, Kadir, you can't fucking do that shit, you know? No, we're gonna get him killed. He's like, I got no more bullets. Then, oh my god, he was so fucking crazy. And then one time, it was to a point he bought a lot of bullets. You know, he went and bought like extra bullets. He had bullets in his socks. One time he was just sitting here. I'll never forget this, honest to God. It was me, my father. It was like a Saturday again. Kid, he was like really dazed out. You know, he bought this tape that would beat the ocean song. All you hear is the ocean. Just to calm him. Just to calm him down. He'd be like this. My kid, shut that fucking name off. Driving me fucking nuts. No. Every time a gas customer would come, go get it. I'm like, okay. All of a sudden, I'm pumping the gas. He said, like, smelled his friend. His friend's name was Hassan, the guy he wanted to kill. He saw him. He's like, whoa! He runs. The other guy saw him. He's running. Kadir, I swear to God, ran across the street shooting at the fucking guys. There's people that are getting out of the car running. My dad's like, Kadir, motherfucker! I'm just pumping. He comes back like this. I didn't kill him. What the fuck were you thinking?
They had the ocean music going. And he just lost it.
He lost. He saw the fucking dude run. He pulls out the gun. I'm like, oh, not again. He's shooting somebody again. He was really crazy then. He calmed down. I think either they stole his gun or something. There was this Jamaican guy that used to hang out here all the time. I mean, we've done everything. This guy beat the shit out of him. He come back the next night with the Windex paper. And when we call the police like, he's too crazy. We can't do nothing about it. I'm like, so you're waiting for this guy to either get killed or murder somebody. You ain't gonna arrest him.
He was harassing customers.
Yeah, but they say he was psychiatrically fucked up. That there was no place they could do it. They couldn't arrest him because the judge would let him out. This guy's been like that. You know, he was a bum. He walked around with a car, but he knew what he was doing. He acted stupid. We knew he would. He's like, this guy's smart. If he was stupid, he wouldn't be washing windows and making money out of it. And then come in here and talk English, give me 2 little cigarettes and laugh. So I just couldn't take it anymore. You know, we've done everything. I fucking take the shovel. I've hit him before. So one night, Kenny's like, that's it. Fuck this. Takes a hot boiling water, puts it in the microwave. I mean, this thing, you know, boiling. He's like, you want to fuck around? Cha! He's like, ah! He fucking runs out. The guy's like going crazy. You know, he fucking took the whole hot water, poured it in his face. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? He's like, he won't come back for a few days, you know? Then he takes his cart, drives it down here, and flips the whole thing over.
The guy come back.
He came back 2-3 days later.
Newport 100.
240.
All right, let me get it. Hold up. all that. Let me give you the 40 cents. There you go. It's all there. It's
How
all
much
there.
business you got?
It's 240.
How much is the business, I said?
Newport 100.
How much is it?
40 cents, man. You're Arab. You're supposed to know how to count, bro. Real, man. All that same shit, those knucklehead ass niggas up in the city, man. Hey,
get some magama.
All Arabs the same. Bunch of assholes. Pennies are spendable too. Only for getting cigarettes. For real.
You know what happened to Kedi? I'll tell you a story. Kedi used to come prayers 5 times a day, fast. I'm talking about, I remember one time it was 90 degrees. Ramadan fell in the summer, 15, 16 years ago. He fucking fasted 30 days. No water, no nothing. You know how difficult that is? In this gas station was like 120. If outside was 90, it was 120 in here. You know how hard it is to fast in this gas station in summertime because of these coolers? He fasted when it was 110 degrees in here. From 5 in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. You know? So you can't tell me he was very religious.
What happened?
He believed. He believed.
What happened?
His niece.
But somebody fucking did something to him, man. I still don't know.
740.
No, in Ethiopia.
In Ethiopia, his niece was killed by a bunch of Muslims. So ever since then, he thinks a lot of Muslims are criminals and, you know, believers and this and that, you know. But, you know, in every religion, honestly, God, there's that.
Station wagon?
Whether you know, there's some Muslims. Why are they terrorists? The people that are crazy in every religion are those believers. Fanatics. You got Muslim, you know, supremacists. You got any Catholic. You got a group. You got Christians. You got certain groups. You got the Jewish, those rabbis. Those are the sick fucking ones. Those are sick fucking ones. Normal Jews aren't that crazy.
Well,
okay, but something happened to Kadir. And not only did his niece get killed, something else had happened to him. I found out the story, but I don't remember what it was. Something about some black lady took him somewhere, was bringing him to this, you know, mosque, you know, preaching him, and the bitch stole from him. You know, stole from him. So everybody that he trusted, as far as being a Muslim, fucked him. That's what happened with him. That's when he stopped praying. And the way he sees it, he's saying, what the fuck? I am honest, which he is, we know.
Yeah.
He doesn't eat pork, which we know.
Yeah.
He's clean, we know. He don't drink.
Yeah.
He practically does everything more than I know.
Everything
More than
right.
me.
I know.
He thinks everything perfect.
Yeah.
He's very honest, loyal. He doesn't hurt. But believe me, there's a reason behind this. There's a reason. You know, there's no reason. He wasn't like this.
Me,
hey, I grew up with Kennedy. He wasn't like this 7 years ago.
Excuse for him. You gotta fast tomorrow. They say no. Why I have to fast?
He says, what am I on a hunger strike?
He told me you gotta fast. I told him yeah. He said you idiot like my fast. He told me you idiot.
He
like
gets very
my
mad.
fast.
Plain and simple. He's been fucked all his life, from the day he was a kid till the day now. Everywhere he went, his friends fucked him, his girlfriend fucked him. He don't like girls. He don't like nothing. He's been abused. Believe me when I tell you. You think it's funny, man?
Yeah,
There's reasons behind. Why do you think he goes like this? He chews like this, man. That's fucking from stress, man. That ain't from normal. He doesn't chew like this because he's chewing gum. If you look at him, you think he's chewing gum.
They're talking about the man that killed him before it happened. How the man ain't right. Something changed about him and stuff. All these people beating him and shit.
He's doing this because he's so stressed out.
No,
you see him? You ever see him?
This is nature.
He'd be outside, right?
This is something
Sleeping,
nature.
right? All of a sudden, he'd be like this. He's sitting there for 10 fucking minutes. Kadir, what the fuck? Huh?
You know, this way, the
he
way
goes
he's
in a
showing.
different world. But somebody fucked with him so much that he's always constantly thinking. When he came to this country, when he worked for us, I think at that time he was 23, 24. He was so religious. He wouldn't miss one prayer, man. He used to pray right in the back room, right over there. I know, man. I grew up with Kadir. A couple of years ago, he wired some money to some Muslim guy to send to his family $3,500. That son of a bitch stole his money. How the fuck? In Muslim, they say you gotta steal? The fuck? Everybody that he trusted was Muslim and they fucked him. So how the fuck he's gonna like the religion? What's so good about it? The way he sees it. If he was him. If I was him, I wouldn't either. Everybody, you're better off trusting some Americans sometimes.
It's nothing wrong to trust anyone, American
Yeah.
or Muslim or whatever.
But that's the way he thinks. Believe me, I tell him he's stupid. I said, you know, why do you stop praying? You had something good. Millions of people don't know how to pray. I think one thing about the Muslim religion is so good is no religion is like it. No religion prays 5 times a day to God. You know, you have people, they sit down, okay, Almighty Lord, thank you for your fucking dinner, let's eat. Oh, that's it. You're watching the fucking morts. If that's the top. Almighty Lord, thank you for your fucking dinner, let's drink and eat and fuck.
Thank you for the
thank you for the fucking pig you gave me, you know? The fuck, that's it. You know? You know, or they go to church once a fucking week. We pray 5 times a day. We kneel, we wash our hands, we kneel down, we look to God, we kiss the ground, all sorts of stuff. But believe me, with this, within this 6 months, I will learn. And within this 6 months, I will kneel and pray.
Yeah.
Believe me, I have a lot for us. You know, at night I go to sleep.
Sometimes it's too late, buddy.
But it's not the same, you know. It's not the same. And believe me, if you go, there's a
and you can't say I wish or shoulda, coulda, or whatever when it's all over, nigga. When it's all over, it's all over.
Mecca. You know, he could tell you probably better. He's probably been there. You go there, maybe how many millions of people pray together? Millions. I'm not talking about thousands. Millions of people. How many? 3 million every day go there to prayer. It's the greatest place in the world.
That was in 97. See? See, now they turned him into a drug addict. They made him out to be a drug addict. Whether he was or not.
Peace and harmony, love and kindness, compassion and truth.
All right, y'all. That's about it for tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Killer B, the Witchfinder General. Y'all like to donate to the channel. You can send my donation into the Cash App, $Coop Buster. It's at the bottom of the screen there. You should see it right about now there at the bottom of the screen. Or you can use any other YouTube portals and stuff. Send a donation. I'll add you to the list of supporters down there at the bottom of the screen. So with that, y'all, I'm up out of here. I mean, go make a couple of dollars and shit. I'm out. Hopefully, y'all catch me back again real soon. All right, y'all. I'm Killer B, the Witchfinder General. You got a witch, I'm burning their asses up. Peace.